Welcome to this video. Let me see. I want to get this knighthood and ability shit. I need the freak. Those are premeditated crimes. Iceberg Lounge. Let me get this freak dozer shit. Cause that's the thing too. I kind of want to get this freak dozer shit out the fucking way. That's a mob. Ride with the mob. Alhamdulillah. Check in with me and your job. Yeah, I'll do this. Because I don't want to fuck this. Like, fuck traveling around. I just want this shit to be done. But yeah. Last time we were talking, like, vaginas are gross. I said, a chick squirts in the room, her pH is, like, off or whatever the fuck. If the chick squirts in the room, her pH is off or just, like, she's just how she is or whatever the fuck, that shit is staying. Like, you have a chick squirt in the room a certain way. Like, if you bring her home, bring her to your bedroom. I've had one chick where I've massaged her and everything. And then that's the other thing. Like, because there's one thing about the vagina being gross, but then it's just the bitches. The bitches attached to the vaginas are just unbearable. Like, dudes can be unbearable too, but there's levels to, like, the entitlement of a dude. Also, just... But then it's also, like...
You messed with the wrong people, Robin. This pumpkin show.
What's up? See, what's fucked with me is I'm not actually having any... There you go.
That went even better than I expected.
What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I think I was just saying something along the lines of, yeah, I brought a chick home, I massaged her in my room, and I was given this, keep in mind, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, some shit like that. 3 o'clock in the morning, some shit like that. I find a 24-hour diner spot for her. So, like, this is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm not. You not. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying or what I'm doing. But yeah, I brought a chick home after, like, taking her to a fucking diner at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And fuck off. So after finding a diner for her, paying for it, keep in mind, this bitch says she's high value. This is a high value bitch. That's what she says in her profile. High value. This bitch is like 250 pounds. Some shit like that. High value, 250 pounds, acne face. Got like acne shit in her face, 4 eyes, glasses, no job, been living her past like couple years off like sugar daddies and like shit like that. And she wants to be a fucking politician. She's looking to try to be a fucking politician. Doesn't have her own car. Like, her car is fucked up, so she doesn't have her own car. Lives with roommates. Again, high value.
Where do they all come from?
She's like, yeah, I'm the top of the echelon. I'm, like, I'll need the best, the most pamper treatment, etc., etc. And to top it off, I think this bitch, I don't even think this bitch is in her 20s. I think this bitch is like, let's be generous. This bitch is like, maybe late 20s, mid 30s, ballpark. Right?
I guess they want to fight too.
But yeah, this bitch is 30s and saying high value. Again, no job, doesn't have a car, she can't host at her place because roommates and shit. she has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend is in jail for like, I don't know, touching kids or some shit.
I almost
But
feel
like,
bad for them.
she has his jacket, I guess, and he's in jail on some dumb shit, and she's out here fucking other dudes. There's some other shit that I'm not gonna say, but let's just say she wasn't entirely clean. I never got burnt or anything. I'm good. I don't have any problems. I'm good. But she herself wasn't entirely clean. Let's just put it like that. So, high value. I take this bitch out to dinner. I cover, well, not even dinner, like 3 o'clock in the morning, find a diner, take her out, cover for her, bring her back to my spot because she can't, like, host or whatever the fuck. And then, not only after feeding her, bring her back to my spot, all this shit happening, right? After all this, I don't think I'm doing anything too wrong. I don't think I'm doing anything too out of pocket. I don't think... Because here's the thing. I wine dined her. I brought her home, hosted. I bust out... Because at this point, I have massage oils, right? So now I'm giving this bitch a massage on my bed. So at this point, 3 o'clock in the morning, some shit, chopped it up with her, stroked her ego, brought her to thing, fed her, took the effort to drive out to her, pick her up, feed her, then bring her to my spot because she can't host. So I'm providing the place and everything too. Then I give this bitch a full body massage. And you know, I'm giving her a massage and I can tell she's enjoying it, but also I can tell she's probably gonna fall out soon. So like, I'm not trying to have this bitch fall asleep. Like from the massage after all this, I'm trying to get something out of this, right? So I'm like flat out like, yo, like, I'm massaging her and I'm like, hey, because I think what happened first is at first I was like, okay, let's fuck or whatever the fuck. And then she's like, well, I don't know. Let me just get like a little bit. So I think I had to do some foreplay or whatever. And I maybe like got some foreplay on her, and then she still wanted more, wanted the massage thing. So I massaged her a bit. And then, again, I'm doing above and beyond to this bitch. And this cunt is entitled. So... above and beyond, and this bitch is entitled. So, flat out, I tell her, like, hey, look. Hey, look, right? Can we fuck? And she's like, look, I can't, you're not gonna rush me, like, look, you know, like, if you're gonna keep on asking this, or if you're gonna like, ask this, then this isn't gonna work out. And I'm like, bitch, I just took you to, like, get something to eat at 3 o'clock in the morning, find a diner, had you pick out whatever the fuck you wanted, paid for all of it, took you to my house, gave you a full fucking body massage, and you're getting pissy at me for, like, being like, yo, can I get something out of this?
You know why the boss is... I got a secret.
You're getting pissy at me for that. Oh.
Friendly warning! This is Gotham!
Let's make this happen.
Oh.
Forget it. That probably went better in your head.
There it is. But yeah. So, she's getting pissy at me. Because I'm asking this bitch like, yo, high value bitch. High value bitch. So right?
Can't use a door after all.
When the mood strikes me.
So I give this bitch a little bit of a massage. Whatever the fuck.
Listening.
I had to go spit.
Questions, but I can think of a few
But-
reasons not to answer them.
I had to go spit. But yeah. So after the massage, and once this bitch is finally fucking open, I, being how I am, I'm fingering her. I play with her. I bust out my toys. I bust out my vibrator, my fucking wand, or whatever the fuck like that. I think I make her nut without the toy first. So first, just like without even busting out the toys, I just make her nut just off my hand and everything like that. Just using my hand, using everything.
Custom made. Very expensive.
She gets a nut, right? Get her first nut.
Illumination is important.
Before we even fuck.
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Before we even fuck, get her the nut. Cool.
I never liked that.
Now we fuck.
Clashes with the rest of the
We fuck. I think I get her another nut too. Like either we fuck. At one point I nut early because I don't think it's not like she was that good or whatever. It's just because like, you know, sometimes it'll be fast, sometimes it'll be slow, it'll take forever, sometimes case by case basis, right? In this case, it just so happens that like I forget how I'm supposed to find these bitches. Oh, right here. Yeah, I nut early, and I admit that. Or I just nut at one point. I forget if I nut early or if I just nutted in general. I think I just nutted in general at one point. And like I can go multiple rounds usually. Like I go multiple rounds and I can go hours, but as a dude, that shit is not consistent. As a bitch, you can just kind of, as long as your legs are open, you can take as much dick as you like. You could take 100 or 50 dudes in a night as long as your legs are open. All you gotta do is just hold your legs open. That's all you gotta do as a woman. But as a guy, you gotta be able to like keep it up in terms of mentally. It's gotta be like some type of attraction to the girl, not like, you know, let any of her bullshit kind of get to you. You gotta kind of keep focused and just kind of keep yourself. So yeah, I wasn't able to get hard. Probably because, again, this bitch being what she is, like over 200 pounds, acne face, fucking glasses, talking about high value, taking this bitch out. She's talking about, like, she's just been living off sugar daddies this entire time or whatever the fuck, and wants to be a politician. And then giving me a fucking attitude when I give this bitch a fucking massage. So, like, no wonder my dick's not getting, like, hard again after the first nut. And I think to even get hard the first time, I had to like fucking leave the room, go to the bathroom, get myself hard, then go out to. So she's not. What? Oh, so yeah, she's not. Just flat out, she's not. She just no. She's just no. Just no. I fucked this cunt. And I nut, can't get it up. So I go back to just using my wand on her and using everything, get her a second nut. Keep in mind, she squirted too. This bitch squirted at one point, I think from the first time or while fucking, but she squirted. I had to like pull out some towels to have her squirt on the towels and everything. She squirted. Squirted on the towels, not on the bed. I covered that shit, but she squirted. She squirted like maybe twice, so she got her nut. She got some nuts in. So even though like I nutted the one time, couldn't get it up again, I still made sure she got the nut in. Massaged her. She went to sleep in my bed. I didn't even want to be near her. Like I let her sleep on one side of my bed. I put myself all the way on the other side, as far as I could be against her, because I didn't even want this bitch in my fucking house after how this cunt was. I just wanted nothing to do with this bitch. And
Just don't tell them I sent you.
yeah, I just wanted nothing to do with this bitch. This bitch was just, I hated it. It was. So fast forward.
Belfry, did you get that?
After the afternoon with this cunt, or after like, yeah, this with this cunt. The morning after,
That seems likely.
drive her home.
But if Penguin believes the Court of Owls is
We don't talk or anything.
we want to
I just drive her home.
possibility.
And it's just, I'm just kind of glad that this situation is over.
Thanks.
And yeah, after I look online and she's posts some shit about like liking massages or something, looking for people to give her massages and everything like that. And yeah, it was. I hated it. It was awful. Like, it's not the same, but it felt almost like getting raped or something. It felt like being raped or being molested or something like that. Because it's the entire thing of being used. Like, you just had your entire, like, somebody just did some bullshit and just, like, again, just kind of use you. And I don't know, it wasn't great. It was not great at all. And yeah, all that to say, it just was not great at all. And let me see. Knighthood. Checked on Alfred in this evening meeting. But I hated it. I hated it. Bitch talking about massage and everything. It just felt like being raped or something. I tell this story to another person. It's an Asian chick, because I go to this like one spot to like meet up and talk to some people or whatever the fuck like that. And there's this one Asian chick, she's cute. Nothing happened with this chick. It was awkward. It was nothing. But then this chick I tell her and she's just like, oh, well, I mean, on the bright side, like, you know, at least, you know, you helped her kind of discover something about her. At least you kind of help her, like, figure out that she likes massages, or, like, and I'm like, that's, like, saying, like, hey, some chick is like, hey, I just got raped the other night. I was walking down the street and some dude just, like, pulled a knife on me or whatever, and just told me to fucking bend over, and then, like, I tried to scream for help, he cracked my fucking jaw, and just raped me against the wall. And, you know, I'm, like, still, like, seeing the shadows, and it's kind of fucking with me still, and, like, I'm now, like, gotta watch where I go walking on the street. I bought a gun, and, like, I feel paranoid because I'm walking around with this gun. I don't want to shoot anybody, but at the same time, I don't want that shit to happen against me. But I know if I shoot or something happens, now I might go to jail for life. So, but, like, I have to, like, kind of weigh the options between going to jail for life and having my life ruined like that, or going through that one experience that I still fucking feel every time that I fucking close my eyes and I have to take that shower and I can't wash it off and be like, well, at least you help somebody get a nut out of it. You know, that sucks for you, but, you know, at least by getting raped, you helped somebody else feel good, you know? You gotta think of it like that, you know? Sometimes it's not about you. It's not just about, you know, how things are for you. You know, just gotta think about how good you just helped somebody else feel by letting them rape you and just take advantage and just use you and just kind of go about you any kind of way. That's, you know, it's not all bad. I mean, maybe a little bit bad for you, but, you know, think about how much better you made that person's day after they raped you and nutted in you and made you have to go to a fucking clinic to get yourself checked. Don't think about how that makes you feel. Think about how you made that person feel. Like the minute he just nutted in you. Just completely without any type of care in the world for you and how you might feel and like how his actions might affect you. Think about that. Just, you know? Maybe if you think about that, you realize it's not so bad. No? Maybe being raped isn't so bad, you know? It's almost like what she was trying to say. It's almost how it came off. Some people might be like, that's not the same thing. But, you know, even if it's not one for one, that's how it felt. It felt kind of like that. It's the weird thing of like it's where like somebody's trying to be like overly positive and it just kind of comes off like, you know, Have you ever known somebody that, you know, is being abused? Like, you ever known somebody that's, like, been abused? Like, maybe they've had, like, parents or something that were abusive or some shit like that? Or they were just in an abusive relation and then, like, you know, he hits me. No, he hits me, he says I'm worthless, he says I'm a piece of shit, he says nobody else would be with me, and just, like, how hard I make life, like, for him, and, like, how it makes him so angry that he has to put up with me, and, like, why can't I just be better? No, all that shit sucks, but, you know, at least he sticks around. You know, if he didn't love me, if there was no love, he would have just left. So there's obviously some kind of love here. There's some type of love and some type of care, you know? I'd rather him, you know, beat the shit out of me, or, you know, fuck other girls, or, you know, do all that, rather than just flat out abandon me. You know what I mean? All these other dudes, they'll just fuck and, like, they'll say all these nice things to me, and they'll just, you know, leave in the morning, and then I'm just left alone. You know, he'll punch me in my face, and, like, give me a black eye, and I might have to do some makeup, or, you know, he might tell me he loves me, and then, you know, cheat on me with some other girl, you know, try to talk to my friends and all that. But at least he's here in the morning. You know, if there wasn't something that he really liked about me, then he wouldn't be here in the morning. You know, and I like having him around, because even with him doing everything that he does like that, it makes me feel useful. It makes me feel like I'm needed. When he, like, tells me, hey, where the fuck is my dinner? Or where's my breakfast? Why the fuck are you, like, my lunch not made? No, it lets me know that, hey, I could be making breakfast, I could be making lunch, I could be doing something for somebody. You know, I'm useful. I'm useful. I'm useful. And that makes me feel... That makes me feel very, very happy. Or it makes me feel something, you know? And who knows? Maybe at one point, you know, he'll maybe, because I've been letting him fuck me raw this entire time. So maybe he'll get me pregnant one of these days. And, you know, he might not be able to be the dad, because, you know, he might not be able to be the dad because if I tell him, then he might, you know, try to force me to get the abortion, or beat me into a miscarriage or something like that. But, you know, maybe one day he'll fuck me, leave it in, like he always does. I'll find out that I'm pregnant. Then I can just separate myself from him until, you know, I know for a fact, hey, I'm pregnant. And then I can raise the kid by myself. And I'll have that kid that loves me. That child will be able to love me like no other man has. And you know what? I'm fine with being just beaten and yelled at, cursed at, and just treated any kind of way. As long as it means that eventually I'll get a baby out of it, maybe, and have somebody that eventually loves me. And who knows, maybe even after everything happens and, like, I have his kid and everything, maybe he'll change. And he'll be just like, you know, the person I need him to be, and he'll step up and everything. Maybe that'll happen. And even if he doesn't, you know, I mean, he's still around. So, you know, he could be a father, you know. He'll be the father to the kid. I mean, I'm not going to ask him to pay anything because, you know, that's going to cause him to be upset and maybe yell, throw things around. I'd rather him hurt me than hurt the baby. So, you know. But maybe that's not too bad. Maybe that's You know what I'm saying? Maybe that kind of life, maybe that's, you know, you just gotta stop being negative. With all the bad vibes and everything. Just gotta stop being negative and just think on the bright side, you know? One of those kind of people. She came off like one of those kind of people. Which, granted, sometimes I can be pessimistic. Sometimes I can be pessimistic, and there is a point of like, oh, you can't just like be thinking of the worst case scenario or just going through like, oh, whatever the fucking bullshit people say. But, you know, that's my problem with having that kind of mindset. Because, yeah, I get it. Fake it till you make it. Just kind of lie to yourself and say, like, how everything will pan out, everything will kind of work, or maybe it's not as bad, or, like, everything happens for a reason, there's have a purpose, it's gonna work out, or whatever the fuck bullshit people feel like fucking saying. But, yeah. No. Yeah, no.
Colonel Kane.
Sergeant Pennyworth.
No.
I'm sorry I had to push our
It reminds me
meetings.
of another thing another bitch said. There was this one Puerto Rican Philly bitch, right? Philly, she's from New York, but she's one of those bitches that's like, she reps New York, she like throws up the set in New York,
I still can't believe it.
but she fucking moved down to Philly, which to me, I don't, it's weird, it's like,
Hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
it's almost like, yo,
Do you remember what I told you?
you're throwing up this blood set or whatever the fuck like that, but you're hanging around a bunch of Crips. Like, you relocate yourself to a place where there's nothing but Crips. You, like, throw up the blood set and you, like, claim this. But you're sucking off a bunch of Crips and you're hanging around a bunch of Crips. Your baby daddy's a Crip and, like, you just hang around Crip territory. But
We'll do without Bruce.
you're claiming the Bloods. You're saying the Bloods are so good. The Bloods are like, what up, blood, suwoo, suwoo.
Has been helpful, as you
But
suggest.
you're taking Loke dick every night and just
Dick had his first
kids being raised up Loke and all that. Like, it's weird.
That's how well he did.
Especially for a bitch that's like 40s, like upper 30s, like fucking 40s. Like, because bitch, I don't know.
Every day I find
That's
new
kind of why I hate
reasons
New
to
York
be
people.
proud.
I mean, I hate people in general. But
Empty your pockets or empty the gun.
New York, Philly, LA, like those people that just like say like a city's like so important or whatever the fuck like that. Like their cities, like, I don't know.
Never mind.
I guess there's like pride. I guess there's like a thing of like having pride in where you come from or some shit, but to me it just comes off ignorance. Like, I'm not even proud to be American. I am American. There's no helping it. It is what it is.
Twist my arm.
But to be like, oh, I'm the best, like, in the world, and like, yo, I come from America, like, that's asinine to me. Same thing, like, one of those people that's like, yo, I come from, like, from Newark, I come from Newark, I come from New York, I come from, like, Compton, I come from, like, babies die here. Little girls get raped every day. So do little boys. Getting raped in the ass every day. Shit get real around here. Like, that's a weird thing to brag about. That's a weird thing to be like, yeah, like, yeah, nobody, I'm better than everybody around here because I come from this.
Got it.
I come from a place where my fucking family members would like, I come from the place where I come from, your own family steal money from you and help you search for it. You know, and that's how I know, like, I'm good. That's how I know, like, you know, my life, you know, that's how I know, like, that I'm great. I come from the best place because I come from a place where, like, little girls get pimped out on a regular, and you find 13-year-old boys, and you put them, you give them a gun, you tell them, yo, run down the street, shoot down this old man or whatever the fuck, just to claim that you, just to prove that you down, and mold him into that shit. and tell him if he ever tries to leave or if he ever tries to whatever the fuck, then we gonna kill your grandma and your little brother. That's the type of shit that take pride in. That's fucking hell, man. I don't know. I don't know. To me, that shit is just, I don't know. I don't know. That shit's crazy to me. I don't get it, but that's also why I guess I don't get no bitches. Rob's critical damage, letting 20% off. Yeah. Elemental built up. Percent that's useless. Don't need that. Elemental resistance. Twice as long. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but fuck it. Alright, let's go to the Belfry. To the Belfry. But yeah, that type of person and that type of like mindset is just weird to me. I don't know. It's just, maybe somebody else can explain that in the comments or tell me how you feel about those kind of people or whatever. Like both the people that are like try to make it seem like where they come from is the best place just because of how much crimes or how much bullshit happens around that place, and then the people that try to be oh, positivity, you can't be negative, you gotta have positivity, gotta have that positivity, you gotta positive to like a weird degree. They try to push that shit to like a point where it's just like, yo, no. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's okay for everything to not be great. This isn't fucking amazing. No, it's not. This is all great. This is all amazing. No. Sometimes this shit just ain't, and it's fine. Sometimes this shit just ain't, and that's fine. But to be like, yo, this is amazing all the time, always, like, nah. It's weird. And I don't think it's weird to like, I don't know. That shit's weird, and I don't think you shouldn't have to just go around like that, walking around all the time just saying like, yeah, this is, everything's positive, no bad vibes, everything like, somebody just goes through some shit and be like, well, I can't be around you because I just can't have that negativity around my life. Maybe after you get your shit together, or after everything's better, then I'll come back around you.
So what do you think of Montoya? Didn't
Like,
exactly get along when
I know your little sister just got, killed and everything like that, but you're really bringing down the energy. So can you please like fuck off, and then once you're feeling a little bit more excited about life, then you can come back around. Can't have those bad vibes around me. Those kind of people. And then they're like, oh, well, you gotta think about the bright side. Everything's, like, better. Like, it's not all bad. Like, there's bright side. Everything happens for a reason. God, Like, yeah, your brother just got shot, but, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure the hospital, he gets to take off from work, rest up a little bit. It's not too bad. Like, gotta think about the bright side, You have AIDS? Well, at least you get to go to those AIDS meeting and make all those friends there, like,
Oh, this is gonna be.
Because I get lonely sometimes. You're lucky. You don't have to get lonely. Because you go to those AIDS support groups and get to talk to all those people with AIDS, about how they're dying and everything like that. But, that just gives you something to talk about, It makes you strong. It makes you, like, bond closer and everything. Like, you're so lucky. You're so lucky to have AIDS. Do you know how lucky you are to have AIDS and be able to bond with about that with another person with AIDS, you two are so fucking lucky. Like, you know, you gotta thank God for that, man. You gotta thank God for that. God really was looking out for you, giving you AIDS. Like, he gave you a gift and you don't even realize, like, how much of a gift that is. You don't realize the gift that God is giving you by giving you AIDS. Think about how much those... Just think about it. Think about it. Just stop being negative and just think about how much AIDS is doing for you in your life right now. Think about where you would be right now in your life without AIDS. Think about it. Fucking crazy. This outfit is awful. Knighthood. Night Watch. Probably do that. See, Beyond. It's almost like a Cassie skin, but not quite. This is, I'm good on that. New girl, I'm good on that. Yeah, we'll just do this. Filistromboli, not ravioli. I'm charging my energy. Bajologically, let us know what's up. Union Square, my wall needs repair. Obi-Wan Kenobi told me in the lobby. Technically, I'm free. I just have to find the key. Time straight. Alright, I'm gonna do that time straight. Baby got back. Yeah, but leave in the comments how you feel about those kind of people. Or if you even think about these things ever.
Here, we can train the
Like,
mind
is
to
it just
prepare
me?
the
Am I
body.
just weird?
But it
Do I
requires
just
deep
think about
focus.
shit that people just don't
Let go of your pain.
go in
Pay
life thinking
attention
about
to
any
my
of this?
words.
It's like, yeah, it never crossed my mind.
In
I
the heat
did,
of
it never
battle,
crossed my mind,
remember to not
any of this
rush.
shit.
Time your strikes well to build momentum in the fight. You're ready to move on.
There you go. Thank you,
Joe
Batman.
would be proud of you.
Shut the fuck up about my dad. I'll put my dick in your mouth. I forgot to check this. His knighthood ability shit. I fucked up by using the points before looking into this. Got that. Performance takedown increases Robin's damage. I don't really need that. Microbot. This is actually pretty useful. Call them more often. This is actually really useful. He has actually the best big ability thing. He is the best one. The best knighthood ability. Opens a small portal. Take that. That's pretty strong too. Yeah, that's pretty strong too, honestly. I think I just had like two. Through the particle accelerators, he can now qualify. Yeah, but his microbots, that's really what you want to focus on. Alright, so thank you for watching. Next time we're going to start up with Batgirl. And goddamn, that ass. I might need to jerk off before the next part. No, but thank you for watching. Leave, like, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck you feel like. Dude, this bitch got the shirt halfway in. Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? She doing that just to show off that ass. But, yeah, oh my gosh, she got the hoop earrings too. Whew. God damn it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck, share, and do whatever the fuck you personally feel like. Let me change up the bike.
I have to admit, I never expected stockbrokers.
Is there anything? Red, is there anything that we got over here? Gunmetal. I'll work with that. Yeah. See you next part.